Life is full of suffering, dear ladies and gentlemen. If you look around your surroundings, all the peoples, they may have smiles on their face, but deep inside, they have the dark truth that they cannot even accept about themselves. If life was full of joy and happiness all around all the day, the God will not create the situation where the people dies naturally, where people get sick, naturally. The hospital will not be here. The traditional medicine will not be existed. The viruses, the infection will not be there, dear ladies and gentlemen. Somebody have to suffer. Somebody have to die. Everybody should have to bear the pain. This is life, dear ladies and gentlemen. Just grab a cup of coffee and just work. Just do your work. The God does not care if you are rapist, if you are criminal, if you did break some laws, if you are suffering from other person's action. The God does not care. The God cares only about work. If you work, ladies and gentlemen, eventually you may get something. But if you do not work, if you keep staying depressed, there is no way you will get something. There is zero possibility, dear ladies and gentlemen. God will hate the lazy one. God will reward the active one, even if they are bad person. You may look around, you may look to the politician, to the famous influencer who are accused of different types of criminal cases, but still they got it. But still they are now richest, they are now successful. And we are just suffering. Dear ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand the work ethics of this universe. The universe will reward you whether you believe in God or you are just atheist. Just believe in one thing, your work. Dear ladies and gentlemen, we will be the greatest person in this earth if we continue working without anything. In my case, dear ladies and gentlemen, I am suffering from a real life depression kind of situation, but still I am working 12 hours a day. My shift is 12 hours, and I come home, I record videos, I drink coffee and upload it. Dear ladies and gentlemen, I firmly believe now I am getting 0 views, but eventually when the time goes, when I get more experience, when I get more communication skill, I will get some reward. But I am not stopping when I am not getting reward. This is not thing that I don't care about reward. No, I care, but I don't care if I did not get the reward. And that does not matter if I even care I did not get reward. That will change nothing. That will just change the way that I work. You may look to my channel. There are 49 Nepali videos that I have uploaded with about 100 views. Some are 500 views, some are 200 views, some are 0 views, some are 1, some are 2 views, some are 3 views. And currently in this channel, there is 2 subscribers, dear ladies and gentlemen. I changed my content to the English form. I want to connect to you guys all over the world. I know I may get this channel shadow banned, but that's okay, dear ladies and gentlemen. Eventually, I will upload 1000 videos. And even if then I did not get anything, I did not find that the way that I could sustain here, I will just disappear from here, dear ladies and gentlemen. This is the truth. That's why I'm working. That's why I'm working towards 1000 views. I want to get disappeared, dear ladies and gentlemen. This is how life works. I know it's very hard. I know for us, especially who have to work just to afford their food, who have to work, other no choices. And I know you are the bravest of the brave one, dear ladies and gentlemen. We have to work, we have to suffer. Life is full of suffering. That's the truth, dear ladies and gentlemen. That's the truth. We cannot deny the truth. It's a universal truth. You can look all around the world. The person who walked very, very, very hard. Not normal work, ladies and gentlemen. Normal work just give you reward just like a normal, or maybe zero. Or you may find someone lucky person. There are lucky person in this universe, but you and I aren't lucky. You and I aren't lucky, so we are suffering. So we have to work 100 times more than the lucky person. That's the truth, dear ladies and gentlemen. We have to digest it. There is no other way. How can we escape this matrix? There is no other way. The only way is to work, even if the reward is not granted. Just work, work, work. Just make your skills sharp, dear ladies and gentlemen. I have met hundreds of persons who have shared their story to me, and every single of them is sad, is depressing. Every person I see laughing when they share the story to me, they will share the worst, the saddest story that I can't even believe that this person inside is hiding that story. Because outside he's laughing, he's enjoying, but inside he's depressed, dear ladies and gentlemen. Everybody in this world operates like this. Maybe the universe operates like this. Maybe you do not do anything intentionally, but you still have to suffer, and you should suffer. Suffering gives you the knowledge, ladies and gentlemen. Suffering gives you the braveness. You have to deal with it with full of heart. I know there is no willingness to work. There is no discipline. I know. So let's grab a cup of coffee and work, work and work, dear ladies and gentlemen. Let's just work.